Hello guys, how are you doing? So, welcome back to my reactions, and as you can see I'm going to be watching episode 17 of the second season of My Hero Academia today. So, in this last episode we got to see a lot of distance moments, and we also got to learn a lot about Stain. So, that was pretty nice to get to learn exactly how his quirk works, and it was actually really curious to see that its paralyzing time uh, depends on the blood type of the person he attacks. So that's a really curious way to do it. But yeah, it seems that Midoriya is the one with the worst blood type for Stain, mostly because it doesn't get like paralyzed for like a long time. It's actually like the shorter time. So yeah. Anyway, I'm kind of like curious to see if this Stain guy is going to change or not, as it really seems that he is not like this type of villain who's only like seeking like destruction and killing just like randomly. It really seems that he's targeting specific like heroes, and it's like he has this idea of how an hero should be, and he's basically killing the other guys who are like in his perspective they're just like pretending to be an hero, just for profit and all of that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if this guy changes or if something happens. And we also know now that these League of Villains, the guys from it, are not like happy with Sane as well, and they were like even planning on killing him. So yeah, that's also like a clue that he's not going to be probably like related to this League of Villains. But yeah, either way, we still have plenty of episodes to watch, so we'll eventually learn more about that. Anyway, I was really surprised to see that Deku actually messaged Todoroki, and he just went there, and he was like a big help. And man, he's like just so strong when he uses that left side with the fire. And it was really nice to also see his explanation of why he wanted to work with Endeavor, even if he is like the like kind of father that he doesn't really appreciate. So yeah, it was a really like logic reason. He just wants to. He basically acknowledges Endeavor as a really good hero. Uh, I mean, he's the top two, I believe. So yeah, and even though he's not like the father he likes, he still recognizes him as an hero, and he wants to basically experience how it feels to be in that position. So yeah, that's it's basically all about learning and nothing else. And we'll see what happens between them. Maybe they will even like stay like together and solve things out as well. Maybe they will like start like liking each other, but that's something that we'll see in the next episodes, like how this relationship develops. But yeah, anyway, I believe that this situation is probably going to be like close to over. We saw that as Todoroki mentioned, these pro heroes, some of them are making their way to that place. So I'm kind of expecting Stain to run away, and that's basically it. They will probably like just defeat those Nomus, and yeah, those guys are apparently like weaker than the first one we met as well. So they will probably be like easier to defeat. So yeah. Anyway, really curious to see what's going to happen in this one. So I hope you guys are ready, and let's start it. Yep. This was really dangerous. And he was like, I hope Iida also learned with this. I understand him, but he can't be saying that this isn't their business. It's not because of Stain, it's because of you. You can't rush things. Hmm. We'll see what it does. I mean, it's paralyzed. It's paralyzing must be like close to to ending, so he might be able to move soon. And we saw him moving his fingers in the last episode, I believe, at the end. But yeah, this same guy one-on-one is really just really powerful. He just needs to like deal like a small cut on you and it's over. So it's really the smart way to do it is more than one people fighting him. So I remember how the other pro hero tried to change Bakugo's haircut. I'm glad it didn't work out because it looked really terrible. I wonder if it's going to be in the Aver showing up or not. Or maybe even Gran Torino. Climax. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, why was Stain even like chasing this guy? Yeah, he's learning with it. Saving people. This guy. Damn. Either he's going to do something, right? Damn. That was close. Damn. So that's his deal. That's basically his problem with heroes. It doesn't make sense. Why did they attack in Ingenium? He was just saving people. Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. Against multiple ones, it's way harder. Damn. Ooh. I'll try to fix it that way. Oh. Damn. They're getting really badly injured. It's gonna cool it down. Damn. That'd be a combo attack. Yep. Damn. On each side. That must hurt. I wonder if it will be enough though. This is such a big experience to them though. Probably one of the strongest villains they'll ever face. Or not, I mean. I'm expecting way stronger ones to appear eventually. But so far, it's the strongest one in the ever. Probably going to defeat these guys really easily. Damn. Damn. Oh, that's the moment he gets a message. Damn. Wonder if he's going to show up. Oh, okay. Is Gran Torino going? Damn. They're getting really badly injured though. And he's not done. Damn. Is he actually going to be defeated by them? That was nice. He's defeated. We'll see. There's ninjas. Damn. Is India ever going to show up? Oh shit. Yep. There is. Oh. Damn. Blue. Oh. Try to take one. This music though. The soundtrack is pretty popular, like this one. This song. But it's the first time I hear it with lyrics. Like with singing. I mean, it's really strong. They actually got him. Quite amazing that they did it. They needed a lot of people. Yep. Not one on one. Yep. Gran Torino. Um. Oh my god. Damn. Oh, they already took care of it. It is really knocked out. Quite curious to see what's going to happen from now on about him. At least he's okay. That's the thing about when they part ways. Well, it took about 30 here. Yeah, well, there's that one. Oh, is he going to retrieve Stain? Oh no. He's actually taking Midoriya. Oh, he's Stain. Oh my god. Oh, he's helping. That's his blood. Damn. This is the thing I was wondering. It just looks totally different from every villain I've seen so far. Hmm. Damn. It's all backfiring on him. Hmm. Only not going to fight. Isn't he ever? Damn. Yeah, Deku is there. What is he doing? What's happening? Damn, he's not done yet. All Might. What is this? He died? Or unconscious? What was that though? Oh. Damn. Really curious to see, like I've been saying, what's going to happen with this guy. It really feels like he's totally different. Even though he was like killing some of these heroes, which is totally not okay. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I kinda wonder what was that thing he was doing at the end. Didn't really understand it. He just dropped this like the cover he had in his eyes. And he was like affecting the other heroes somehow. Not sure about that. Yeah, these few episodes after the festival are so intense. There's like so much going on. And lots of fights, actually. I had the idea it would be more about them like spending time with the pros of their like the agencies they were working for. And I mean they're still doing that, but there's a lot more action that than I was expecting. I was really like not expecting these villains to just make a move right at this moment. But yeah, it happened. Recovery time. Um. Oh, they're going to meet again. Oh my god. Oh, that's going to be nice. Wait, that's going to be hilarious. Like All Might calling Gran Torino. That's going to be hilarious to say. Anyway, in the next episode, we are probably going to have like a. It's going to be like a more calm one. They're going to be recovering apparently, and yeah, like the title implies, it's going to be the aftermath of the battle against Stain. So yeah, I'm still like really curious to see like how he's going to behave from now on. He's probably like taken into custody. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering if he's going to eventually like change or something like that. I mean, he can't be excused from all of the kills he did so far. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It was still a really good episode. I was honestly expecting him to like run away as soon as he saw like some of these pro heroes showing up, but he actually didn't, and he just like kept fighting until the end. And it was really amazing how these three guys, Todoroki, Deku, and Iida, managed to defeat him as well, even if it wasn't like definitive because he managed to like break free, but it was for a good cause. It was just to like defeat that villain and at the same time save Deku. So yeah, that was a really good like moment of him. And yeah, that last moment was like a bit confusing. I didn't really understand what was going on. It was just like I don't know if he was like paralyzing everyone somehow, but he definitely did something, and then he just like became like unconscious because of his injuries. So yeah. Anyway, I'm really curious to see where all of this is going and what we will be seeing in these next episodes. We are like slowly getting to the end of this season, and I'm like now starting to wonder how it's like going to end, and also what's going to like to happen in the third season, because this one is probably going to just involve probably Disdain and the Nomus as well. And I'm still really curious to find out about that quirk of this like I don't know if he's the leader of this League of Villains, but it seemed like that guy is the one making these Nomus, and who has like this quirk who is able to like transfer other quirks into someone. So yeah. Anyway, I really want to learn more about that. Hopefully that happens in the next episodes. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this episode, and if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode, so see ya!